let's go live. 3 steps to create your financial freedom and fast. Those 3 steps gave me financial freedom within 1 year. Those 3 steps will help you to stop thinking about time freedom, what you can do with your time, how you want to live your life, and that you want to finally create your financial freedom. Those 3 steps will really propel what it is that you want. Okay, so first things first, you got to know what financial freedom means to you specifically, because financial freedom means different things to different people. And let's say what it is not. I used to think, which completely wasted my time, that having millions and millions on my bank account, then it will give me freedom. More money does not equal freedom at all. More money is just more money on the account. And that means that you have something that produces the money, okay? Actively, your business is producing the money. Question, do you have a system that will actually free you and will give you the time to enjoy this money? And for most people, it was true for me. I did not have a system that would give me the financial freedom. So I always had to work for my money, thinking that more money will change the situation. And what happened, as for many people, I wanted something, I wanted the freedom, but I didn't know what I wanted. So here is a very simple way before we start the 3 steps. You got to really define what financial freedom means to you, knowing that this is not millions on the account and buying everything what you want. There is the private jet, there is 5-star holidays. That's not saying that your financial freedom cannot give you those choices. Absolutely. But listen, those are choices. So we need to know where you're going before we start. And think about what it is that you value. That's how you can answer this question. What financial freedom is to me? What is it that you really truly value and you would like to have more of it in your life? You would like to experience more of it in your life. Therefore, you would like put your attention and money there. And what you don't really care about. This is very important before we start those 3 steps. Because many people are influenced by environment. And this handbag, I must have, everybody's having it, so I must have. And but you don't care about handbags, but you're having the handbags because the environment, nothing to do with your freedom. You just have it. Or maybe you don't really like spa treatments and doing all the beautifying things. You just fine doing your home routines and that's it. But it's cool to go out with girls and just spend your money on spa weekends, but it's not your thing. It's just okay. Not the best thing, but you'd love to go for 1 month traveling around Europe. You love to explore. You would like to have money that pay for those experiences. And many of my students that work with me, business women who actually work, make money, and they want to create financial freedom, they say, really, I would like to experience to just work 3 to 4 times a week, and have rest of the day of the week for myself. I would love to just work half day and the other half day have for my children. I would love to indeed go out to beautiful restaurants that I enjoy and not look at the prices, just order what I really want. So you need to define what experiences you would like this financial freedom account to pay. What lifestyle? What is it that you really want? And you can do it very simply. Write down a list of things that you spend money on. This month, this year, you can go through your bank account and just check. And define out of those things, what was my choice and what wasn't. I did it just because the pressure. The pressure of the environment. Very important that you start crossing things that you don't care about. Like, as I said, I don't care really about the designer handbags, couldn't care less. I just like to have my hands free and have a rucksack on my back. But I love to go out and eat in beautiful restaurants. I really don't care going to spa all the time, but I do love to have my personal trainer doing my Pilates with me a few times a week. So you see, you want to have choices and you want to design your life around your values. And you want to then design your money expenditure, your money spending around your values. And you can never do that if you don't become crystal clear about what's important to you first. So then choose those things that are important to you and commit that you toss the rest. Believe me that you will thank yourself for doing it very soon when you start having money in your freedom account, as I call it. And no, it doesn't mean that you start losing friends because you stop doing things with them. Just start doing things that you enjoy doing with them. If you really don't like going, for example, to spa or playing this tennis just because they go, just do different activities with them. Invite them for dinner at home. So there are solutions. First, crystal clear what it is that is important to you. Okay, so now 3 steps. You want to open your life expenses fund, your lifestyle fund, and your freedom fund. 3 separate bank accounts, 3 separate accounts. I suggest you open 2 bank accounts in a different bank, separate from the one that you already having your salary or money in. So your current account is your current account, and the other bank for 2 accounts is done especially so you do not have temptation to touch this money ever for now. I tell you when to touch the money, because you want to become conscious how you manage the money, how you spend the money, and build the freedom fast, the fastest possible. And within 1 year, I think building freedom within 1 year, it's really speed light. But the most important that you will start building long-term financial goals. So, on average, what a good rule of thumb is 50 to 60% of your income goes into your life expenses. So that is your living cost, your bills, your rent, your food, grocery, insurance, everything that you have to pay. 50 to 60%. Let's say you put 60% on your life expenses, then 20% goes into your lifestyle account and 20% into your freedom account. And now, before you tell me, I don't have the money to put, I tell you that you can start with what you have, even if you spend 90% on your current life expenses, you can put 5% and 5%. It's about creating a wealthy mindset, because this is wealthy habits. Wealthy people manage money. Wealthy people manage money. Wealthy people manage budget. Wealthy people manage investment. So, in other words, you can trust yourself with money. That's why those 3 accounts. And now, 60% goes into your living expenses. And you may say that you don't have money to put aside because you put more than 60%. So look at your expenses and your bank sheet and see the bank statement and just see what is it that you must have, you must keep, and what's that you don't anymore. And just stop spending money there. Like the memberships, maybe you don't care about going out, but you go out a few times a week. And you don't care about this. So where can you actually create, I would say, creative savings? So if you don't care about going out, don't. Just go out less. That's it. If you don't care about this, if it's important to you, we want to talk about this in a minute and address that. So you got to make choices where your money is going based on the previous exercise, what's important to you, what's financial freedom, and what's not. So you do that first. And then you'll start creating some creative savings that you can put towards your financial freedom account and your lifestyle account. How to make more money and how to create additional stream of income, I will be covering this in a minute. But now, why do you need to have those two accounts? The financial freedom account, I don't have to explain. You want to start putting money there, and I'm not saying as much as possible, because this is like hungry at the buffet. You are starving on a miracle diet that you're supposed to lose on weight. And what happens when you suddenly at the buffet? You eat it all and you gain more on weight. That's why this quick fix never works. It's the same when you put all the money in your saving account into your financial freedom account, and there is a moment when money comes and you just have enough and you just spend it all on buying yourself a present, for example. That's how it works. We want gratification. So that's why you want to do percentage, ratios, and put it on a separate account so you don't see it. And what's the beauty about this is when you start getting compound income. That is absolutely amazing when you start investing this money. But how to invest, we'll talk about this later. And I tell you about my experience, what I have been doing around this arena, and how this pays for my freedom lifestyle. Literally, when I live in different places in the world, I have 4 homes where I run my business from laptop, total freedom, because I've created this foundation of financial freedom. And then I could put my time freedom, I do whatever I want with my time. People freedom, I choose with whom I want to spend time and work with. My passion freedom, business freedom, so I do what I want with in my business, not what I have to. And location freedom, I can live wherever I want because I've created business online. So this account actually starts sponsoring those choices to me. When I started putting regular money, then when I started investing, which I talk about this later, the compound interest was phenomenal to pay first for my holidays, so I didn't have to work for my holidays, paid for my going out, I didn't have to work for restaurants anymore. This fund started feeding and sponsoring my life choices that I've had, what was important to me. However, this account I was talking about lifestyle. Why is it important that you put money there, 20%? Because, as I said, you do not want this to backfire at you when you suddenly have enough of everything and you spend it all. Yes, you want to go out for dinner and you love that. This is the account that goes because this is high value for you. You taking yourself out or going with friends. And once a week you go to a beautiful restaurant because this is what you value. But you don't care about handbags and the money. Instead of going on things that you don't care about, you put into what you value. And this lifestyle account will keep you satisfied, will keep you sane, exactly, will make you enjoy your life. Because life is now. Press play, life is now. Start living. So that's why this is extremely, extremely important. And now you may say, oh, but I like both. I like dinner and the handbags. So you got to choose what you like more of and choose that one thing. And why? Why we want to choose and not have it all is because we have another big choice already made, and that is freedom. So your priority is to build freedom. So therefore, you're not sacrificing, you're just choosing, and that's powerful, that you not have to resign and sacrifice. Forget about this scarcity mindset, the low energy. When you want to act from energy of abundance, oh my God, you actually have money, you have a fund for it created that pays for your going out because you love it. You don't have to work for it, right? Even though it's taken from the salary. But you start creating mindset that you started creating different streams that sponsor your lifestyle. In other words, you will start reverse engineering, reprogramming your blueprint that you don't have to always exchange your time for money. Even though we're just at the beginning of building your freedom. You see, this is about the habit. You have this money in your life that it pays for what you value, and you have clear rules. That's it. Wealthy people manage money well and invest money well. So why don't you? Right? So that's why we have those rules here. So you rule the world of money in your life, not money rules you or lack of it. So those are 3 steps. Your money, 60% goes into your expenses. So that's the fund. There is your lifestyle fund, and this is your freedom fund. Those two are on a separate account, and you just start spending money from lifestyle on the choices that you want. And then you say, no more, I just have that much money that pay for my desired lifestyle, the choices that I made. And why is that also important? Because I broke the golden rule of financial freedom, where my income was going up and my lifestyle was going up, but I start exchanging time for money. I forgot the golden rule of always investing the surplus and make the investments work for me. The assets pay, therefore, for my lifestyle upgrade. That's the golden rule. I will talk about this golden rule, how important it is in our next live that I will do on Wednesday. It will be 7 a.m. Yes, 7 a.m. London time. So morning. And take this first step. So how about if you take the first step and open those 2 bank accounts and see how much money can you start putting percentage-wise. If you cannot 20-20 and live off 60%, do less, do 10-10. So what can you do to start creating and go into creative savings? What can I actually resign, finish, cancel because I don't care about this, or I don't need that really. I don't need to go to have the highest payment plan on my mobile phone and have unlimited minutes. I'm not like a call center. I don't need that. So see what you can negotiate, what you can discuss. And I tell you at the end, what you can do the most for yourself is to discuss your toxic debt. Yes, the credit cards I'm talking about. So if you can call bank and lower your interest rates, because you say, okay, I will pay it off and I will change the bank, for example, you can negotiate the rates. Absolutely, you can. I did when I was building my financial freedom. So here is the thing. I know it's a lot, because what's really important in building your freedom is your mindset to start with. Change your mindset, change your life. So you need to work with your financial blueprint first. Then is the strategy, and then is the implementation of strategy. So I am organizing a phenomenal masterclass, and that will be Financial Freedom Blueprint. We'll be talking about the mindset shift, how to change your mindset blueprint, financial mindset blueprint. So you will stop sabotaging yourself around money and build good relationship with money. And then we talk about different ways of creating income, passive income, and how you can also start investing. So be your strategy to investing. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to get an invite to this masterclass, write in the comments below or send me a DM, private message, and I will send you an invite. And this masterclass will take place in 2 weeks' time, so you have time to get ready. See you there. Ciao.